We are live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Life as a Chad YouTube channel. And I thank all of you for being here, wherever you may be. And of course, however you may be listening. So, pretty much weekly, I will say Fresh and Fit always has good content, and I always end up seeing something that I want to react to. I do kind of want to start limiting how much, how many clips I end up reacting to from Fresh and Fit, not because I dislike them or anything like that, but just to have as broad a content base as I can rather than always having the same sort of video. But I think I'm still doing a good job of that. For every interrelational, intersexual video I do, or red pill space video I do, and even the ones I do, I try and bring back to Christianity or some at large topic rather than necessarily exactly what is being discussed. But this one was far too good to not react to. This is a perfect display of female delusion, especially within the modern female mind, and just how much most women are in this headspace where they believe that they can just will things into existence. And I don't think it's not just the willing into existence. It is also that they believe that their beauty and the value of their vagina is so good, so powerful, that regardless of what else they bring to the table, it will be so superb, so supreme. It'll be that fucking heat, that fire that is above any other lass's vagina. Uh, that it will bring them the type of man, no matter what, that they are searching for. And it never ceases to amaze me just how minuscule the small percentage of man that they are describing really is. Like there's some endless supply of this sort of man that is being created. And at the core of it, at the root of it, this is what Fresh and Fit always talk about, is especially when they ask the question, who uh it's either who brings more value to the relationship, um or who is the prize? Who is the prize? Now, ultimately, as a Christian, I believe that both parties bring uh, amazing attributes to the table when both in their proper role. When the woman is in her feminine energy and the man is in his masculine energy. But broadly speaking, within the current way things are, who is the prize? And specifically when you're speaking about the type of man that this chick that I'm going to be responding to, the clip that I'm going to be reacting to, the type of man that she is discussing is far, far more minuscule and less common than she is as a woman. Okay. Because as the old saying goes, there's thousands of new chicks turning 18 every single day, hundreds of thousands. And beauty from women is not as rare as a competent, successful man is. So let's go ahead and check out this clip here. This was a really good clip, just pure gold, and I could not resist reacting to it. So we're going to be checking it out right quick. Let's dive in. Of course, this is from Back to the Roots. They do a lot of the clips for the red pill space. So here we go. What is she doing? I mean, I mean, maybe that's like what is taught is this that's like the best way and most seductive way, or maybe that is the most feminine way for women to sit, is just, she's damn near poking the microphone there. But anyways, I digress. Let's check this out.
Definitely over 500,000. So like a
US?
million. Yes, yes. But a million would be very nice scaling. Yeah.
$1 million a year. So that
Yeah.
So Myron asked her how much money yearly minimum does her husband have to make, the type of man that she is looking for. How much money yearly does he have to make? And that was her response. 500K, a million a year would be nice. So let's just take that right there. That is okay. Let's just look it up right now, just so you guys know I'm not bullshitting here. Ain't nobody bullshitting here. What percentage? You know what? I know an easy one to find. Um, Here, let me pause the video and I'll pull up the graph. So this is a good resource right here. There's other resources than just this website. It's called DQYDJ. I think it comes from the U.S. income percentile. I think it comes from the Department of Justice, maybe. I mean, you can look it up pretty much. Just type in any salary and type in a age range, and you can find a few websites that will give you your income percentile by age. The internet is a spectacular thing. What? So this is, let's see here. So, and then we'll just Google it. But this is, I'm trying to see where it gets the numbers from. Um, I mean, getting the numbers is easy enough. I mean, they can just get it from the government. As I say every year, the data is noisy. You can read the source, post explanation. Oh, source and methodology on 2023 individual income percentile. Um, so this is, I guess, Sarah Flood does this. To see our worker screen, read the individual income bracket post. Total income comes from many sources. Here's a list. So, they have a few of them. But so pretty much they get a bunch of yearly salaries from a variety of sources. And that is how they come up with their basis for income percentile. But this is some of their sources, Inc. wage, and it goes all the way down for time frames and shit like that. Anyways, I don't want to bore you guys too much. If you guys don't believe this source, fuck it. It is what it is. I feel confident in this based off of what else I've seen from other comparable resources. But so let's say, so you can put in the age and the income. Okay. So let's type in 29, or no. Let's type in 70K. Okay. And she's probably 29 years old. And I don't, she may end up doing this later in the video, giving an age range, but let's just say 29. That's a good age. $70,000 per year. Okay. If you make $79,000, and this isn't just for men, this is men and women of the same age. Okay. So you are in the 72nd percentile if you make at least $70,000 per year. Okay, that means that you, for your age, are nearly top 25, a top 25% earner, men and women for your age. Okay. And then you can see here, on the graph, it can go even further. So if you made $105,000, you would be in the 89th percentile. Okay. And there's tax brackets too below here. So, so 29, if you make over $110,000, you're in the top 90% at 29 right here. Okay. If you make over $249,000, you're in the top 99%. Okay. At 29. So let's just look at this. The most that it gets to is around, to be top 99%, is 403,000, 420,000, 450,000 at age 37. And the highest it looks like is 717,000 is pretty high to be top 99%. Obviously, it increases as you get older, but pretty much across the board, top 99% is, I would say, minimum, outside of like being past 26 years old, okay, is above $200,000. Okay, to be top 99% for your age is above $200,000 a year, past the age of 27 or 27 and above. Okay. So this is a good one that you guys can look at, a good resource to check that out and just see for yourself where you're at. But yeah, okay. So this illustrates just how difficult what she's saying is. Okay, if you were, I'll put it to you this way, if you were 29 years old and you were the top 1% earners, meaning you made more than 99% of the rest of the population at your age, you still would not make enough money for her, according to her. As you guys can see here, it's $249,000. Her minimum amount was $500,000. So let's do this here. What percentage of men in America make over $500,000 per year? So this is Cora. Studies vary, but the most common one I see suggests that in order to be in the top 1% of incomes, an American household must bring in just shy of 600K per year, which means that 500K is going to be somewhere in the range of top 2%. So that's an income. That's a household income, not just an individual income. And yes, the numbers have been rising over the long haul, which is attributable to both continued economic growth and to rising inflation. Just an example, at the turn of the century, 600K would have been the equivalent of nearly 1.1 million today. So this is just overall what percent. And by the way, guys, it's also very difficult to oh, here we go. This is another one. Income by sex. Again, the same resource. This resource is sweet, bruh. Okay. Okay. So let's do it. We'll be able to find it. 500,000. Calculate. So $500,000 and you're a male across all age range would be the top 2%. As it says here, you'd be in the 98th percentile. That would make you a top 2% earner. You guys have it right there. All right. So she is talking about a top 2% man just from his income. And she said also preferably $1 million. Okay.
That's about, I think, $80,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does a man get in return for making that kind of money?
I see these type of questions all the time online.
Just asking.
Definitely like loyalty. They get a partner in business. Like I would love to like.
It is so fucking funny nowadays how women have to use loyalty as something that they bring to the table. Like, if you're talking about marriage, that should be fucking like goes without saying, bro. Like, come on now.
Share my network with him as well and work together. And, you know,
Nobody gives a fuck about your network, especially if the man makes that much money.
a
Don't you
mother
think
to
he
his
has a
kids.
network already if he's making that kind of money?
Yes, for sure. But a mother to his kids, religious, someone who holds it down, someone who cooks. I would love to cook for him if he's like that, and to live a healthy lifestyle, you know, together,
Okay.
be with God together, like just have a beautiful life, you know.
Would you be okay with him having other women?
If you're married and you're a believer in God, you wouldn't really do that, you know.
I will say though, she is pretty feminine, which is good. She obviously is decent looking. I wouldn't say she's like like smoking hot. I wouldn't say she's above an 8. She's probably in that normal, like she's slightly above average. I would say she's probably in the 6 to 7 range.
Interesting.
She's right there.
No, that's
See, that's the thing that most guys get totally false when they're doing their 1 to 10 ranking is in modern times, skinny chicks have an added edge because so many people are obese. Okay. Comparatively to other time frames where pretty much everybody was thin. The average weight was far less. So it makes a skinny girl look far more attractive than she really is. And I always call it she's a normal, average, skinny, non 300-pound woman. You know, nothing crazy. She's just a non 300-pound woman. She's a skinny, normal looking girl.
That's just interesting.
But nowadays, fucking homies be, oh, you know, they see a skinny girl, oh, fuck, you know, going crazy, bro.
That you have those high standards. You want a guy making $500,000 to $1 million a year, but you want him to be loyal to you only.
Never settle, ladies. I love that.
Yeah.
Keep
Well,
those
like,
standards.
realistically speaking, do you think a guy that makes that kind of money? Do you think a guy that makes that kind of money is going to be
Because that dude would definitely be settling for you, though. I'll tell you that.
monogamous to a girl that provides the things you just described? A bunch of girls can provide.
It could be. If he loves you like that and he's loyal, it could be. Yeah. I know you guys are laughing, but like it could be.
This is hilarious.
Anything is possible.
It depends. Anything is possible. Like, yeah.
But is it probable? Possible is one thing, but
It
is it
depends.
probable? It's possible they might get struck by lightning too, but is it probable?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
Anything is possible, right?
It is.
No, but is it probable is my question.
Probable, yeah. Anything is probable. Yeah.
Oh, scunt boy. This one lost. Oh
Do you,
my god.
do you not understand the difference between possible and probable?
Not really. I'm kind of
Okay.
delulu.
So possible.
Fuck, dude. This chick is so fucking stupid, bro. But she would be so fucked if she was a guy. And this is what Myron always says. You know, if you take a lot of these girls and imagined their competency in a man's body, they would be fucked. If they didn't have the looks that they have and they weren't a female, they would be so fucked. But this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I said at the beginning of the video, which is this just willing into existence. And what I'm saying right now is not like crazy to them. And you're about to find out with what Myron is about to say. They truly believe that they will manifest it. That's the word that they use, manifesting something into existence. You believe it hard enough and it will be, it will just become. And the thing is, people use certain situations where it's a strike of luck. It's a total outlier to say, see, I have this example that I just thought about it and made it become, that I just willed it into existence. It's like, no. You're still lying to yourself. That was an act of God there. And it's a total outlier. You're very lucky that it happened. And what more can be said about it? rather than it being the rule that every time that you just wish it hard enough and think it hard enough, bzz, it's going to just become. Anyways.
Delulu, she said it.
Yeah.
But they don't think that's crazy. Like me saying this right now, to me, I'm saying it in like a that's crazy as fuck way. Okay. With a crazy as fuck connotation. Whereas to them, they'd be like, yeah, yeah.
Possible is it can happen. Probable is it probably will happen. The probability of something occurring. So
Yes.
is
Yes.
it possible that you could find a guy that makes that kind of money, right?
Yes.
That will only be with you? Yeah, but is it likely? No. Being honest with you, no. It's probably not. So it's like, I mean, it's okay to have high standards, but I always find it interesting how girls have super high standards, but they don't want to deal with high standard problems.
Well, are you surrounded by men of God?
What do you mean by that?
Well, she's talking about a man of God.
So she wants a guy that's religious and makes that kind of money?
She just said that. Yeah.
He's going to want a virgin in exchange.
Damn.
At least. No.
Not all of them.
So I will say that some of the girls, what she's getting at is sadly somewhat correct in that they know, because they know men through their countless experiences with men up until this point, that there's certain sects of the population that tend to have certain men. And yes, within Christianity, there definitely does tend to be nerdy, dorky, simpish men, especially Protestant men. And so, yes, unfortunately, is it possible that she could find a Christian man that doesn't put a high premium on low body count and virginity and is a total pussy pushover and basically is just a money bag for her? Yeah, as Byron's saying, yeah, it is possible. And realistically, yes, those type of men do exist in the church. But even still, it is far less likely that that sort of man makes over 500K per year. Okay. And as Myron always says, the type of mentality that a man has that makes 500K per year is not akin to the type of man that would just be this money bag and have zero standards for himself and for the woman that he is going to marry, especially if he's a Christian man. I also know that even while there do exist, unfortunately, a decent amount of those types of men within Christianity, equally, there's a lot of men who are very stern on their standards as a man and expect femininity. I myself am an example of that. Femininity, low body count, a submissive mindset, and a woman who wants to have respect for her man and adoration.
No, it's understanding that there's sin involved in the world.
And cows
If I
and
make
cattle.
that kind of money and I'm religious and I know my worth, I'm going to probably go ahead and get with a girl that's a virgin.
And you're also going to understand that there's sin involved in this world.
Why am I going to choose sin?
Sin is in the nature of humans.
No, but I'm choosing that from
Everybody.
day one.
Right.
It's so funny when women say that, and Myron's about to point this out. But when it comes to a man's standards towards them, for example, wanting a low body count, they must look past the sin. But when it comes the other way and her wanting a man who makes money, who is in shape, who is a strong man, masculine man, there is no room for error. There is no room for forgiveness and shit like that. Let me tell you something, guys. Women are the least forgiving motherfuckers when it comes to weak ass men. Just recently, I had a situation where there's this guy at the gym that I go to who has an alcohol problem, and can become a little chatty at the gym. He definitely goes to the gym as his soapbox. And he was talking with me, and I was in the midst of my workout, and I was obviously trying to get back to my workout rather than fucking talk to him for 30 fucking minutes. And the girl at the front desk called him over, and when he finally left, I went up to her to say thank you, and I told her that I felt, really bad that he's going through this struggle, and I hope he gets out of it. And I was open to hearing this guy, but not for 30 minutes. And most of the time, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And she had zero empathy for this man whatsoever. Now, that's anecdotal, but I've seen that time and time again in my life, women giving zero fucks to men with weakness or showing weakness. So just know that when women say this, it's part of their manipulation. Don't allow them to make you feel bad for your standards, because they themselves have fucking high standards as well.
But I'm saying sin is involved in human nature. So if you're a man of God, you're going to understand.
Okay, see, I love it how you guys want to qualify your wants and needs, but if the guy says, well, you know what? I make this kind of money. I'm a top tier guy. I want a virgin. Well,
You should.
it's like your standards are like, you guys are elevating your standards over the man's standards, which I find very interesting.
But to say that a man's standards are only virgins is a little like...
I didn't say only, but I'm saying that guy's going to have standards in return. If you have high standards, you want a guy to make $80,000 a month plus.
Well,
He's probably going to have some standards on his side too.
Mm-hmm.
Understandably, but there's some that understand there's sin involved in the world, and they'll have grace for that woman as well, as the woman can have grace for the man.
But the same way she wants money as a standard, we want a virgin.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
That's you
Or
guys.
other chicks. One of the two.
Yeah.
Or other chicks.
Not all men are like that.
You
though.
get your money,
You
we
can
get a
say that.
virgin.
There's all types of men.
That's true. But if we are asking here what we actually want, hey, a virgin's great.
So you think guys make that kind of money to fuck one girl?
The
answer is no. A fuck no. That's the answer.
Hell no.
Hell no. Hell to the no.
Hell to the no,
Because
no,
at the end
no.
of the day, women are not as special as you guys think you are. You guys really aren't.
Misogyny.
We are.
Just respect your
We are very
perspective.
special.
You're special? All
I'll
right.
respect your
We're very
perspective,
special.
Myron.
All right. Tell me how you are special.
Mind you,
Where
between
God
all
skipped
the
to
other
earth.
girls,
Yeah.
How do you
Go-
stand
Tell
out?
us how you're special. Go ahead.
how do you stand out?
Okay, so this comes down to beliefs, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you believe,
Okay.
tell us.
Sure.
Well, first of all, yes, I am God's child. That's number one. You have to know you have to know where your identity comes
Sure.
from. Where does your
Oh
identity
my
come from?
God.
I'm asking you, like, what makes you special? You're the one that's saying
Okay.
that you're special, so tell me what it is.
My identity
Yeah.
from God?
Yeah, but that's not asking like in a very general sense. It's asking what makes you special to a man, and being God's child does not necessarily make you special to a man. Okay. Now, some of the things are synonymous, but just like that statement in and of itself, no. Okay. Not all men give a fuck about that. In fact, I would say most men would resoundingly give two flying shits about what you just said there.
Fantastic.
I believe in that.
But isn't
Because
everyone
that's
here
covered by
have an
grace.
identity from God?
Yep.
So how does that make you special if everyone has it?
I'm not understanding.
I get what you're saying, but you're not saying it correctly. Do you mean you're saved by God's grace?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So they're not saved, so they're doomed, right?
That's not up to me, it's up to God.
By the way, what she's saying is a very Protestant way of viewing things, and a huge reason why I left Protestantism. I'm not saying that there's not room for forgiveness, but within Protestantism, their worldview has led to this like basically totally being okay with sin, not calling out degeneracy and issues like that, and just chalking it up to sin, and that's up to God to judge, and this and that. And this is a perfect example of that.
But how do you stand out and be special? Is it because you're saved from like dying?
Saved by grace.
Cool.
Believing that Jesus died for our sins.
Okay.
What about the rest of them? They might believe that too. She has a
Yeah.
cross.
Yeah.
Well, we never know if in the future or not. But
So-
that's up to God ultimately.
So
That's
you
I'm
don't
not
stand out
God.
then.
Yeah. So how do you know if you're?
Because I'm saved by grace. I believe in Jesus.
But what about them? You don't
What
know.
about them? Yeah.
Well, I'm not God. I haven't determined the end of their life. You can't tell me right now to determine their life. That makes no
Okay.
sense.
What makes you special, Miss Brazil?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Or do you not claim to be special?
No. I think everyone's have qualities. I have minds. And for someone, this
What
is
are
going to
they?
be special.
What are they?
Your qualities, they're special.
Yeah.
For me, I really know how to cook.
Okay, cool.
Not
I
bad.
think it's a quality.
Okay.
So,
What else?
She did go to culinary school.
W.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm a really, what made me special?
All right, we'll come back to you.
don't know.
What about you? What makes you special?
Okay.
What makes you special?
Okay.
Because you're the one that has the high standards here.
Yeah, I'm a vibe. I
Oh
love
my
with
God,
my heart on
no.
my sleeve.
I'm a vibe.
Yeah.
I'm a vibe.
Somebody's got to make that shirt, bro. I'm a
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah. If you know, you know.
Okay, you're a vibe. Okay, what else makes you special?
I'm very
So I've known girls like this my entire life. She has been decently attractive her entire life, likely has had tons of male attention and has probably been used and abused. Okay. And she is nothing more than a glorified good time girl, good timer. And that's the problem, really, is too many homies out there be making these good time girls into trying to make them into wives, which is honestly the man's mistake. I mean, that's just fucking stupid, bro. And I mean, it used to be that men would know when a girl is a good timer rather than a legit wife contender. Okay. That is what she is. That is why she has this mindset of she's a vibe and she's this and that. And, because she's a good timer, she doesn't actually provide anything that's of substance to the table other than having fun at all costs, sucking dick, and that's that.
very loving. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I have a heart of gold.
So you're emotional.
I am like the perfect amount of like emotional, and yeah. No, I'm
All right.
emotional. Like,
Interesting. Okay. What about you? What did you also claim to be special?
Yes, you did.
I'm special. I
How
feel like
so?
everyone is special in their own.
But I was going to say, this is what I was getting at is she's probably fun. Like she probably is, but that's the thing about a good time girl is for moments like that, they're fun to be with, but anything more than that, and they will fucking hurt you and betray you every single time. And as a man, it's up to you to guard yourself against that. So, and there's countless examples of this in the Bible.
own kind of way. You know, we're made different from.
If everyone is
Your
special, then that
creator.
means it's not special.
You're special in your own kind of way. Everyone has
Typical response.
what makes them special, right? I feel like I'm special because I'm me. It's your standard. It's how you hold yourself. I hold myself to a high standard, which is
So me just being
special.
me isn't special.
Yeah, you being you, you're
Which is-
special because you're an
everyone's special.
individual. Everyone is made individually like themselves. Whoever you are, that's you. That's what makes you special because you're not like anyone else. What? You're special. You're different. I feel like I'm special because I hold myself to a certain extent, to a level. And whatever you think about yourself, that's what you are. If I feel like I'm special, I'm special. I'm God's gift to earth.
Fantastic.
But she is too, though.
Yeah.
She can be. That's her. That's how she feel about.
What a fucking arrogant statement to say that you are God's gift to the earth. Man, I don't think that's just a woman thing. I also think maybe that's a black woman thing, but I digress.
Herself. I feel like everyone should think highly of themselves.
So it's based. You're special based.
It's very funny. Like, doesn't God say not to be arrogant, to not be proud, to not be prideful, to not be conceited? They use God when it is useful to them, but totally ignore the other aspects of the Bible that would completely challenge them and their viewpoint. on one hand, you're saying you believe in God and therefore you're God's gift, but then you're professing in a conceited way that you are God's gift to the earth and to basically everybody. Total hypocrisy.
It's how you feel.
How you feel.
Right.
Not off of what's real.
If you feel like you're special, that's what it is. And what's real is what I feel and what I
feel
say
like I'm
I
white.
am.
Bro,
Today I'm white, nigga. You're white. Today I'm white.
Let's
So go
fucking
paint yourself white
You know
and
what?
then you'll be white.
I feel like a billionaire.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I'm a billionaire, nigga.
Let's vote, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's vote.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Chris,
That's the start of
you
it.
feel handsome, right?
Yeah.
So you're handsome.
Right.
Hey, bro, you know what? You feel skinny, right?
Yo, I'm anorexic.
Let's go. Yeah.
He can go
Yeah.
skinny.
Let's go.
That's how I feel.
Let's go.
I'm skinny.
Yeah.
How's
All
your
right.
haircut?
Now all you gotta do is feel.
Yeah.
And that it makes it real.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Manifest it.
Oh, yes. I am manifesting that I am a multi-billionaire fucking Elon
And
Musk.
I believe in
I'm gonna
you.
buy you out.
I believe in you.
This is crazy, bro. All right, what about you? What makes you special?
Oh, man.
So I'm
Fucking doomed, bro. Fucking doomed. And people get mad at me when I say a woman's
And
supposed
if
to be
you
50%
feel
of a
like
man.
you're doomed, guess
feel
what?
like-
Girls
You're
get mad at me.
doomed. I feel like I'm
Yo.
special. Guess what? I'm special.
Nigga.
I am.
Bruh. And y'all call me an asshole when I say a woman's vote should be 50% of a man's. This is why. No
Man.
offense, ladies. Like, y'all are crazy. I feel like, so therefore I am? What?
You sound like a motivational speaker.
He is. What?
No, I'm a realistic speaker. Like, bruh, you can't sit there and say, I feel like this, and then attribute that to yourself. Because it's like, bruh,
It
if
starts
everyone
with
is
the
special,
thought.
then if everyone is special, then you're not special. I think the whole the term of
normal.
special. Guys, I think this demonstrated a really good. Damn, man.
Bro.
I kind of want to hear her answer, though.
You want? Okay. Go ahead. Did you claim to be special too? Who else claimed to be
Are you
special?
I would say, are we defining like special or different? Like what makes you stand out? Or are we saying like,
Basically, how do you stand out from other girls?
I would say me personally, I realize my personality when I crack jokes, the hobbies I'm into and interests, even like when I said anime, you guys all like uproar and all that because not a lot of females are into that. So it's like my personality, things I'm into, interests, things like that. So it's kind of like that makes me stand out.
Oh my
So that
God,
essentially
bro.
makes me different in a sense.
What the fuck?
Anything else?
All girls have different hobbies.
Did you know that there's a specific
God.
2,000-year-old Korean food that you can
God,
eat
I'm so
to help
fucking
get rid of your
tired of
heartburn
this
naturally?
fucking
Did you know that
goofballs
acid
fucking poop commercials. We got to find that drop. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I would argue most girls don't have hobbies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
No,
it
no,
all the
no,
way.
so
to
she
us.
Martin, she was
Beach,
man.
At that point, she was beach.
Yeah, but most girls don't have hobbies.
The beach,
I'm
man.
gonna
What is
be
it?
all the way a million with y'all.
Beach, mall.
Yeah.
Shopping.
Ask a girl, what are your hobbies? And she'll start listing out activities. I hang out with my friends and shit. It's like, well, that's not really a hobby, but okay.
Clubbing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to go to the beach or I like to shop.
Come on. Yoga?
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, yoga could be a hobby, bro. Yoga could be-
Skating, swimming,
It's an activity.
Yeah.
okay.
writing,
Writing what?
books, movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
you said
concerts.
Remember she
writing?
wrote a book on skincare?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have other books in the chamber,
Like what?
soon to come. I have really good books. I just need the time and I think more support.
I mean, you're 33, so figure it out.
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn,
well, I
She
am,
just
and I
signed.
do have a book on Amazon,
Okay.
and my movie is coming out soon.
All right.
So it's getting there. Thank you.
All right. Shout out to Dr. Seuss.
Is it about manifestation?
No, but I may write a book about manifestation and how to be special.
Okay.
All right. You can do it.
Okay. Well, I think that was a very interesting thing.
Very telling.
Thank you, ladies, for that part.
Holy.
Buff Alien goes, Victoria can get this buff alien dick any day. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, question for the ladies. What's more important in a guy, confidence or a sense of humor, and why?
And like, it's not really like funny where you like bust out a laugh, but it's like she's sarcastic. I don't even know how to explain.
Okay, so you like lean onto it.
If I had $1 for every time a girl says she's funny because she's fucking sarcastic, I'd be a fucking millionaire, bro. Really, what they're saying is they're fucking bitchy and annoying. You know, that's one thing I've never been good at. So many women say that they are sarcastic and they end up fucking saying what they would call sarcastic shit all the fucking time. And you're like, are you really being sarcastic though? Or are you just being a bitch? Or is that really what you think though? You know, or are you camouflaging sarcasm in your ability to just say whatever the fuck you want and be as nasty as you want?
So, like for example, someone makes a joke out of me.
Yeah.
And I just like brush it off. Like,
So you lean into it.
what does that mean?
Like you lean into the dick.
What?
Okay. You missed that one?
Man.
Possible is one thing, but
It
is it
depends.
probable? It's possible they might get struck by lightning.
That's my ways.
She want to admit it. Like, oh, you're pretty. Oh, they put you on the yacht because you're a female, man. There's mutual friends. Like, there's got to be some kind of mutual benefit. So, what was the benefit for them to bring you on the yacht?
Yeah, it's high net worth and finding someone to buy the equity in the yacht.
How do you convince them to buy the equity?
Sit them down, have a nice dinner. If it makes sense, then why not?
Is that all you do
No.
to convince them?
I mean, I'm pretty.
If this is any example of how she does on her quote unquote business deals and and relationship building, then it is painfully obvious how she is successful, if at all successful in doing so, and what means are required to do so. As I always say, women, especially somewhat attractive women, even women that aren't that attractive, their number one sales pitch is their sexuality and their looks.
pretty good at convincing.
Bro, they put you on the yacht because you're a female, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
That's shit
I
crazy.
have my ways.
She want to admit it. Like, bro, you're pretty. Oh, they put you on the yacht because you're a female, man. Come on. God damn. Yeah, we're on a super yacht. Super yacht. Because we're cool. No, super. Damn.
Yo, she mentioned super for a reason.
She laughing because she know that we laughing, nigga. She knows we telling
Not
the
just
truth.
yacht, it's super yacht.
Yeah. You on the yacht talking about I want a nigga make 8K per year and shit. Come on, man.
Yo, my nigga said I want to smash. Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck this yacht. I want to try to smash.
No, we don't bring girls on the yacht to listen to y'all talk. Come on, man.
Talk to people about equity.
Yeah. Talk to y'all about equity.
Equity in that pussy.
Man. One life, man. That response is one life. We need one dictionary. God damn. That's what you need. That shit crazy. Could you imagine getting a loan from her? Also, what's the probability I get a return on this? Well, it's possible. You get a return on this. You're like, what the fuck? Nigga?
See, that's
Like,
funny.
some bullshit.
Oh, look, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
funny. It was laughing.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah, somewhat.
I thought he was hilarious.
You talk really fast.
I can
She's
understand.
like, what the man? She don't know what's going on. She's listening in German.
You know German?
No, I just know. Yeah, you too, right? I can't talk about it. No. All right.
Oh, they already really guys, so they don't need this. So I want someone funny to make me laugh. So.
But why are those guys confident of
So anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. I didn't know if there was any more, or Myron was going to discuss what she was saying. I do know somewhere in this he did talk about
Yeah, I don't know.
What makes a man insecure in your opinion?
What makes them insecure, like as in characteristics, or what?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You?
I mean, I can't think on the top of my head because I don't date insecure people.
Oh.
So.
You're the one telling us
Yeah,
about
you're
it.
the ones that. You're the
Yeah,
one
because
that's
I
like,
can spot it, but like,
Give
why
us
would
one
I? Do...
sign of insecurity from a guy.
Well, I just did.
Well,
Now I want to take a picture.
Another one?
Yeah.
Mm,
that you see all the time.
A lot of guys don't like to take pictures though.
actually, I guess yeah. I guess so.
Wouldn't it be weirder if you
Oh.
always want to take pictures?
Actually, yeah, I agree. But it still can be also insecure. It can go both ways.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
All right.
We don't either.
Yeah.
We don't either. Holy.
So that's pretty much it, guys. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. We're definitely in a lot of trouble. The future is in a lot of trouble. You know what I just realized watching this video is women pretty much, especially somewhat attractive ones, are basically given everything that a man would give his wife previously, but now they don't have to be his wife to get it. That's essentially what feminism gave them, and why so many women are in such big support of it, because they basically get all of the same perks, all of the same prop ups, but that used to be designated for a woman who was a man's wife. But now they don't have to do that. Now they can get it without being his wife. Now they can get it from a man as part of their career. You know, it used to be a man would give these things in in a way, it would be him um, uh, uh, putting money and investing in his own family, in his wife, and stuff like that. But now it's basically women being given this money and shit and prizes and positions. It's just a different. They're just different presents. They're just different, different circumstances. But it's the same motivation. Giving these women shit so that they can smash and be with them. So, but this shit was depressing, bro. It really was.
And as much as I would like for my family to be supported, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How much money does a man have to make per year to go out with you?
I would say definitely over 500,000.
So yeah, we already watched that, but like I said, I was just seeing if there's any more. But very illuminating, guys. I mean, you guys see this. This is a airhead, good timer. No redeemable characteristic besides her looks, and she's given all of these perks, you know. And really, what I want you guys to take from this video is, one, there's nothing wrong with having standards as a man because they have it as women towards you. Believe that. And two, and this is something I've already said many, many times on the video, but the expectations, the delusion that these women live in, that they don't see as delusion. They see it as perfectly logical, or not logical, but perfectly possible and probable, plausible, is total lunacy and craziness to me, to Myron and all of them. It's like, are you serious? The percentage on that is astronomical. It is so unlikely. But you know, again, really what this comes down to is the differences between men and women. Women are far more likely to believe in these kind of metamorphous, abstract, uh, uh, in the air kind of, not philosophical, but yeah, abstract would be the more correct word. Whereas men are more logical. They break it down by percentages and likelihood and plot. Is it plausible? Is it possible? And if it is possible, then is it plausible? You know, you saw it in real time. You saw Myron's mind take him through that, and to her, this was thinking that she had never done before, because to her, as long as it can be thought about in the ether space, then it's possible. And it can be willed into existence. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Be sure to smash the subscribe button at the very least, like, comment, and let me know what you guys think in the video. And last but not least, DBAP, don't be a pussy willow. Facts are feelings, because your feelings just don't matter. Love you, kings. See you guys next time. Peace.